channel Happiness at Your Fingertips. So today's video is obviously about plants. As you can see me sitting around plants amidst nature, and today is a beautiful bright sunny day that you can already see. So let me directly come to the subject matter of my video. So of course this particular video is going to be on plants, and I will be showing you that in this entire last 2 to 3 months period that I had, how I could revive certain plants of mine that were actually not developing good fruits or good flowers. So I will be showing you what were the plant foods that I had to provide them, and how I had to take care of them in order to they showed nice development in their shoots, in their stems, and how they grew up nicely, and right now they are in a certain condition that they will be bearing nice flowers. They are already having number of buds. So I will be showing it to you in my video, that in what hopefully I won't be able to show it to you that in what condition it was, but then right now I will be letting you guys know that what are the steps you should follow in order to bring nice flowers or fruits to your plant, and what fertilizers or what kind of plant food you should provide to them, obviously at intervals. So please stay with me and have a look at my video. And oh yes, I of course out of excitement I just really forgot to say that I have a really nice small lemon plant in my garden, and certainly after prolonged period of about 3 to 4 months, I am able to see a little small flower in my lemon plant. So I'm hoping a nice fruit comes out of it, a nice lemon comes out of it, hoping for the best. So okay guys, then please have a look at my video and please stay with me. Okay, so this is a mixture of cow dung and compost that I have. So the first most important thing that I'm going to say is select your plant friendly suitable fertilizer or plant food that you need. I generally use a mixture of compost, vermicompost or cow dung manure for my plants at an interval of about 15 days or even once in a month. So that is necessary, and these are how my garden plants look like. You can almost see every plant here, and I only use general organic manure to these plants for the proper growth. So this is one kind of chili hibiscus that I have, and I will show you how it had been in the last previous 2 months. I'm going to show you my picture of it because I do not have a video. So right now this is how it looks, and this was the plant 2 months back. It had no leaves, no stems, no developments in it, and right now this is the look that it has. And now the second important point is digging your soil, your plant soil that you have. It should be at least dug for once in a week when you find that the topsoil is dry. So that is what that enhances the roots to breathe fresh air, and that helps in growth. So after digging, what I do is I generally add my organic plant food to it. That is my organic cow dung manure at times, and mix them well with the soil. This is my lemon plant. Okay, so I have nothing to say about the sunflowers, as you can already see. So what I do is I generally dig a few portion of my soil, and thereafter I add my fertilizers, that is the cow dung and the organic fertilizers that I use, as I have already said before. So there in the sack is my potato plant, and just as an experiment, as you can already see, a potato plant has grown very well. So this is only with the help of the market potato that I had, just a single potato, and the plant is ready. So I'm waiting for the results, so I will make a video on that also. Okay, now moving on to the third point, that is check the moisture content of your soil, which is very necessary. Water it only when you find that your topsoil is dry. You need to touch it nicely and see whether it's dry. So water it only after then. And whenever you find that the soil that you are touching is sticking to your finger, that means it is moist. It holds water in itself. So please do not water it when you find your soil is moist, because it may cause root rots, mainly during the monsoons and winters. to the fourth point, that is water your plants regularly. So you should maintain a proper timing, either the mornings or after sunset, to water your plants properly. I usually maintain watering in the evenings, that is late after the sunset. So I find that good actually. And finally, the fifth most important and the very crucial step that almost people don't bother sometimes. So you should keep pruning your plants once in a few months, so that new shoots or stems comes up, and in that way your plant bears more flowers or more fruits because of new stems. Also, you should remove the any kind of damage that you see to your leaves of your plants. That is, here you can see that my plants leaves are turning brown. So this is my sunflower plant, and I am I will be cutting and pruning these leaves here, because mainly what happens is these kinds of leaves leads to fungal and bacterial infection in the plant, and it may so happen that your plant can even die because of such leaves. So unnecessary yellowing of leaves or brown color in your leaves should be removed, and it should also be removed from the soil, so that it does not lead to any kind of further infection to the plant. So right now my plant looks healthy, and here are a few sunflower plants that I have, which had already shredded its petals. The flowers have shredded all its petals, and I am trying to make out seeds from these flowers. So I will make a video initially on this particular extracting seeds from sunflowers also. So I have kept these for extracting seeds only. Okay, so this is after 2 months of complete care that I have taken to my plants, and I have followed only these most essential steps. And trust me, only these most important and essential steps are needed to maintain a healthy condition and to ensure that your plant will grows well and bears more flowers and fruits. So this is the result. You can already see my chili hibiscus having so many buds in it, and it is about to bloom. And this is another 5-petal pink colored hibiscus that I have, which was totally under hibernation for at least 1 month. I remember it was not bearing any kind of flower, and now all of a sudden, because I had paid some attention to this plant some 1 month back, so I am pretty excited to see new buds coming up, and hopefully flowers will be there very soon. So I will make a video again on that too. This is a very healthy plant of mine actually. So here is the potato plant. I am pretty excited to get some potatoes, and oh yes, I will show you my lemon plant. I have a tiny small lemon plant in my balcony. So this is it, and it had started to grow its first fruit. So I am also very well excited about this. So fingers crossed. Okay, so if you have liked my video, I guess this will be really helpful to you, to all the plant lovers, those who are trying to develop their plants and trying to bear more flowers or more fruits in their plant. I hope this video helps them out. And guys, if you have liked my video, then please do not forget to click the like and subscribe to my channel, and please do not forget to press the bell button beside subscribe. And in order to you want to give me any kind of feedback, or you want to ask me any kind of questions, then please put it down in the drop box or the comment box below. In the comment box below. So I will be always there to help you. And thank you. Stay with me. Bye bye.